Tarot. I am your host, Montre Bible. Yep, that's my real last name. And we're going to be doing the weekly tarot for this week. So, real quick, while I do this live, I'm going to just check the astrology real quick. So, get some people some time to get up in here. All right. So, the sun is entering Leo. Happy birthday, Leos. It is your birthday season. So, on the 22nd, we have the sun going into Leo. Leos will be feeling themselves as well as everybody gets influenced by where the sun is. So everyone's going to be feeling a little bit more demonstrative. They want to go out. They want to express themselves, but especially the Leos. There's always good parties during Leo season. I'm looking at y'all. The sun is sextile to Uranus most of the week. So with the sun sextile Uranus, expect the unexpected, okay? This means anything can happen. This is also getting just bored. A lot of people may want to do something, get out of their comfort zone, want to do something different. It's going to bring out that energy. Venus is square Mars, so that might cause some issues in the love department. All right, so desire and aggression are at conflict right now. So if you have someone that you're interested in, there could be some issues, right? So you could have someone who they're not as focused on love, but more so on sexuality. So, if you find yourself in a situation where they're not really focused on love, then that's probably what's going on. I'm kind of seeing it in my own personal situations, dealing with people. I'm like, it's sex. I know it's summertime, so sometimes sex is all what people want. The sun is trine Saturn, and I guess that's where we get that responsibility, where it's like, okay, when the sun is trine Saturn, this means it's making a triangle. The sun is in Leo and Saturn is in Aries. So they're both fire signs. So that's why there's this trine. So that means they're working together. Saturn does bring up issues of responsibility. And I guess that's where I'm pulling when I'm talking to somebody. I'm like, I want to be responsible. Are we just sleeping around, or is this becoming something more? So that sun trine Saturn, that's what's bringing up those issues, bringing up those conversations where you're saying, like, what is this, right? Like, especially if you've been with somebody a very long time. The sun will also trine Neptune, because Neptune is also in that space with, Neptune is conjunct, which means connected to Saturn right now. So being creative, making your dreams possible, you just may find yourself daydreaming a lot on the lower end. On the higher end, you may want to do something creative and focus on getting your goals or the things that you want manifested. So Saturn wants to manifest your dreams. Neptune is allowing you to dream big. With it trying the sun in Leo, you're going to be dreaming. You're going to be dreaming very big. So your dreams may increase during this time, or just daydreaming because it is the sun. You may find yourself just kind of like, oh, I'm just like feeling loopy. But Saturn will kind of keep it in check. The moon will enter Leo on Sunday. The moon will enter Leo on Thursday. So Thursday is where we're having this new moon. And what do we do during new moons? We manifest, okay? So light a candle, focus on what truly makes you happy, because the sun is in Leo. What makes you feel like a kid again? What is something creative that you can start? You want to start things on the new moon, because the new moon is when we start our goals, we start a new phase. We say, okay, this is a new beginning. So that new beginning may be different for everybody, but because the moon is in Leo, it's trying Neptune, the planet of dreams, then you want to say, let me focus on what I've been dreaming about. What do I want to manifest? And I'm going to start today. So Thursday, mark that. That's July 24th. That's when we have our new moon. And it'll approximately be about 3 p.m. So you have a little time to kind of get your ritual or whatever you do together. So we have Saturn, the planet of lessons, hard lessons, but also the reality world. Neptune, the dream world. And they're all they're all connected with this new moon in Leo, because the sun is in Leo. So yeah, it's all fire energy. So there's going to be some strong manifestation energy of let's get something going. All right. So I think that's the only thing I really wanted to talk about with the astrology. Thursday, we have what? New moon. What do we do on new moons? We start our manifestation process. All right, let's take a look at these cards. All right. So I'm going to pull some cards for this week. Let's clear the energy. Thank you, Creator of all. Thank you, ancestors. Please give me insight into this week's energy. Thank you. We're going to also pull a card for everyone's zodiac sign as well. Okay. This week's energy. For the collective. What is this week's energy? Thank you. Alright, we got some jumpers. I'm not going to use all that. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. I'm seeing that we've been planting some things. We've been building something. You've been waiting on something, okay? Something to manifest in your life. Don't get impatient of the process with the Seven of Pentacles there. But I feel like you've been working on things. You've been trying to get things to come together. Been feeling a little defeated. And then this is kind of like with that impatience comes, because they have the Six of Wands. So you may have some up and down feelings with what you're putting together in your life, what you're trying to manifest. You're feeling a little frustrated with that. So if you feel frustrated, that's fine. The Judgment. The Judgment shows up that says there's going to be a revival coming up for you, for the collective in general. So here we have the 7 and the 6. The 7 talking about you need to allow yourself patience. There's something growing in your life. It's not harvest time yet. The 6 of Wands talks about feeling just a little frustrated, feeling a little defeated. But right when you think it's all done, boom, there's that revival. There's that Judgment card. So keep doing what is good for you. Don't let the world get you down. With that 7 of Wands, another 7, where it just feels like everything is coming at you and nothing is happening, but something is happening, something is coming towards you, and that's the message I want to kind of give you. Is that something is about to happen. Don't lose hope. Don't get weary in well-doing. Okay, so this is a very good encouragement for you. Hey, Nikki, what's up? I'm glad to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, so this is an encouragement that you may feel like things are not happening for you. They are actually happening. I don't think a lot of times you can't see it. Let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles. And then we'll post some cards for everyone's zodiac sign. Yeah, you got the 4 of Swords reversed. So the 7 of Pentacles is clarified by the 7, or by the 4 of Swords. It's a restless energy. It's all that fire energy. You got the Sun in Leo, wanting something now. You've got the planets retrograde in Aries, wanting to do something but not having the ability to do it. Clarify the 6 of Wands. Clarify the 6 of Wands. So there's a restless energy. Mercury is still retrograde. Mercury is retrograde in Leo, of all places. So there's a lot of saying the wrong things. Speaking up, just like when we saw everyone sharing that video of that man and woman who had an affair, that astronomer who had an affair, and it's kind of going public and it's really crazy over social media. That's very much a Mercury retrograde kind of thing, where being seen is very Leo, and then Mercury retrograde is saying, wow, didn't really want that type of thing. I'm sure he didn't, but he got it, him and her, and it just went viral. So Mercury retrograde is kind of like that. It's going to expose secrets. It's just putting things out there. Leo is very much look at me kind of sign. The 6 of Wands is clarified by the Temperance card. Once again, reminding us to be patient. If you feel defeated, you need to be patient. Temperance is patience. Patience takes healing. Healing takes patience, okay? The things that you want, you're going to get it. It's just not happening overnight. Okay, so realize that in this week you may feel restless. You feel like you want to get something this week. You feel like I want it now. You see it's almost like seeing things happen or smelling the cake while it's baking, but don't open the oven because the cake isn't done yet. All right. Hey, Nikki. I see you, girl. All right. Yeah, exactly. Come on, universe. So we got the Judgment card clarified by the Nine of Cups, saying, you know what? Just be patient. The universe is saying, be patient. Keep on doing what you're doing. Manifest on this new moon. Put your intention out there, because the Nine of Cups is about getting what you want, feeling proud about what you have, feeling very happy. And the Judgment card is saying, you know what? The universe, this is the universe. This is the God energy. This is the looking down, and the trumpet will blow, and it's saying, everybody wake up. And so you will be waking up to your new reality. This could be new money. This could be a new relationship. Anything, new job, anything. But you are on a journey right now with the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands is saying, hey, this is a long journey. We're almost there. We're getting out of these choppy waters. So don't get all in your head about it. Okay, don't let these foreboding thoughts cause you to manifest something you don't want to manifest, especially around new moon time. You don't want to get down in the dumps and then like, oh, this is not going to happen. So around Thursday, do something to clear your head, and that way you can focus on what needs to be focused on, so that you can manifest what you truly desire. Let's pull some cards for everyone's zodiac sign. This time I'm gonna mix it up, and I'm gonna start with the Leos. This is your birthday season. Happy birthday, Leos. I'm gonna pull from this deck here. Leo rising. Let's see, what is your card for this week? What is the energy for you this week? Leo rising. The Strength card. Leo, you will be feeling yourself this week. You have the Strength card. Be sure to keep it tame, though. You see that the maiden, and she's taming this lion with some flowers. You will be the star of the show this week, okay? But control your energy. Your strength is not your roar. It's you. It's your presence. And so the Strength card is just really owning your power. But this is an inner power. This is inner beauty, expressing that and controlling it, okay? On the bottom of the deck, it may come from a place where you do sometimes feel overly defensive. Excuse me, let me get a little sip. You may feel somewhat defensive about a certain issue in your life, but your strength is going to come in from not being combative or letting your guard down, okay? Let's move on to Virgo and Virgo rising. Virgo and Virgo rising. What is the energy for Virgos this week? All right, jumper. Virgo, you have the Ten of Swords reversed. Virgo, be careful about bringing up old stuff or something that you thought was done, going back into it. And I think it's probably the retrograde. Mercury rules your sign too. So I feel like some old drama may be coming back into your life. Something that you thought you were done with, and it's not that. You've got the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom, so it could be in relation to your work life, your career, something that you do, your legacy, how you're being seen. But there could be some, what's the word, mishaps at work. Okay, so be careful if you do have a situation like that this week. It's probably the Mercury retrograde, or you're not thinking clear. You're very particular about your thoughts, getting things done. I feel like you may have a mishap that will cause you to drop the ball a little bit. Don't worry, the world is not over because something doesn't happen as you planned it this week. Okay, so that's my advice for you. It's going to probably be something regarding your career or something that you've put a lot of years into. Anything that you've done for many years, there could be some old drama coming up regarding that situation. So you may have known somebody for a long time, and all of a sudden they come back into the picture. All right, Libra and Libra rising. Woo. If I could learn to shuffle, that would be okay. Libra and Libra rising. What's going on with the Libras this week? What's going on with the Libras? Libras. Alright. Libra. Oh, I like it. I like it. You've got the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is new energy. This is new passion. Something during the new moon. The Death card is reversed. So something... with the Death card reversed, this could be an inner transformation that you're going through. And it's possible that you get this burst of energy. This could express it could express itself sexually with the Ace of Wands there. But with that Death card reverse, it's either something that, like Virgo, something that hasn't ended in your life, like a relationship, or you're going through some type of inner transformation, something changing within you. So it could be different for different people. But this Ace of Wands is a new passion. You may be feeling that burst of energy this week. A lot of fire energy this week, okay? So motivated to do new things. All right. New moon coming up. Okay. Scorpio and Scorpio rising. Scorpio rising this week. What is going on for the Scorpios? Scorpio rising. Scorpio, you're just hard at work, okay? You got the Eight of Pentacles. So you might be very focused, very like, boom, like, you know, I need to get things done. Focused on your money. The Two of Pentacles reverse. There's this energy of you're juggling too much. You may be doing too much, Scorpio. So be careful about juggling too much, or it gets to the point where you're doing so much that you miss something. Like, and that's what I'm kind of sensing here, because you got the Two of Pentacles reversed. Be careful. Check your bills. Make sure you're paying all your bills, because this could easily be like something like I missed the ball somewhere. But yeah, all I just see for you, Scorpio, is hard work. Working hard toward your goals. And that can be frustrating too, because you're just like, man, I'm working so hard. I'm not really seeing the payoff on this. Should I change my job or something like that? Nah, just chill. This is you kind of like feeling frustrated, I guess, at work. Don't change anything right now, Scorpio. That would be my advice for you. Let's move on to Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising. What's coming for Sagittarius this week? Sagittarius and Sagittarius rising. Y'all go ahead and hit that like button for me if you're watching. Alright, Three of Cups reversed. Ooh. Three of Cups reversed. This is you not getting along with someone in your friend circle. This could be a friends or lovers kind of situation. When I say friends or lovers, it's like the question comes up that y'all have probably been intimate in the past. The lovers is reversed, which means there's still no connection here. Y'all are neither friends or lovers right now. I'm sensing like either one of y'all fell out, or but y'all are still in communication. I'm also sensing here that there could be an issue if you have a relationship and that person is either drinking too much or hanging out with the wrong people or the wrong crowd. You may have a partner, if you have somebody, you may have a partner whose friends are influencing them in a very negative way. And you can see that. Or your friends are getting in the middle of your relationship. Or, like I said, both of you, you guys have friends have become lovers, and something that's kind of messed up the friendship because someone wants some more. Somebody wants more than just being friends. So that's what I'm kind of sensing here is like, especially around this new moon. And I told you that, what was that? I said something about sex. What was that? Venus square Mars. Venus square Mars. This is going to cause issues with connections and relationships, where somebody probably wants just sex and another person wants a little bit more. And that's going to be all week long. So if you could get pushed through this little transit, Sagittarius, I think you're going to be feeling it the most. But who are you with? That's the question. Are you hanging out with a Libra? Because the Libra has the Ace of Staffs and they want sex. Are you hanging out with the Leo? Because the Leo is feeling very mighty today or this week. Could be the Virgo as well. Virgo's having drama. A little drama coming up. Let's move on to Capricorn and Capricorn rising. What is the energy for them this week? Thank you. Capricorn rising. Why does it always work with you, Capricorn? Why does it always work? Three of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you're working too much. And then you have the Fool card reversed, which means you're not taking chances. Okay. What am I hearing? Three of Pentacles and the Fool card reversed. Having problems in the work area, something not really happening, not something, and this could be not you, but maybe a teammate, a team member, being a fool, falling off the cliff backwards. So you could be having issues with someone on your team at work. They do something very stupid and you have to fix it. You have to fix it. So look out for that. Also, it could be that you're working too much and you need to step away from it. Maybe take a vacation. Every time I pull a card for Capricorn, you guys are working or focused on money. I know that's you guys, that's what you do, but maybe it's time to take a break. Take a chance to do something different, okay? But I also see that somebody at work could be acting a fool. Somebody at work acting a fool, the Fool card. Let's move on to Aquarius and Aquarius rising. Aquarius and Aquarius rising. This week, what is the energy for Aquarius? You have the Death card reverse. Inner transformation or something that needs to end in your life that you have not quite ended. See, you're kind of stressed out about it. You got the Nine of Swords. This guy has a lot of things on his mind. He's thinking about a whole bunch. And it's almost feeling defeated. Maybe you want change and that change hasn't happened. And I'm kind of hearing that with you, Aquarius. That it's gotten stressful because you want something to change in your life and it hasn't. It's been kind of static. Here's a little thing. With this reading, it is changing. You just can't see it yet. That's what the universe is telling me. It's like you're feeling like something hasn't ended or something hasn't transformed and you're like really frustrated. You're sitting there like, oh God, this again. All these swords are just fears and their thoughts. Don't let that overwhelm you. Whatever's transforming in your life is changing. You just can't see it. It's just happening little by little. This could be your connection with someone else. Okay? This could be something in your life that you want to change. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to do something and you can't. It's feeling kind of limited. There's that Saturn energy again. Feeling limited that something is not happening, but it is happening. Okay? And that's what the universe is trying to tell you. Especially with the sun trine Saturn. And Saturn is one of your ruling planets. You're trying to manifest something and it just seems really frustrating when it's not. You feel like it's not happening, but it is. Neptune is there too. I'm saying keep your dream alive or whatever you're praying and hoping for. Okay. Pisces and Pisces rising. What's up, home team? Pisces and Pisces rising. Pisces and Pisces rising. Hard for you. Ah! Pisces, this is your card, the moon card. Dreams, the invisible, the things that we can't see. Pisces, you will be feeling your power this week. You have the moon card. Wow. This is Pisces. This is the card that represents Pisces. All right, Pisces, you're feeling very empowered. This is really cool. You're getting out of your head about things. You're saying, you know what? I'm not going to worry about this. It takes too much energy to worry. I'm going to just take a nap. Listen to your dreams too. Your dreams will be very super powered during this week because there's a Neptune is trying, your ruling planet is trying the sun. So your dreams may be very super powered. I feel like your intuition and the things will just come to you that you simply didn't know before. You'll have an awareness, an unspeakable awareness about things this week because of that trine happening, and it's like firing up your ruling planet Neptune. So you may feel very psychic or very creative, but you're getting over your fears. You're not letting your fears get the best of you this week, which is cool. Good for you. Congratulations. You on to the next part of the game, I guess. The next part of the game. Also, someone could be very much it could be also an opposite energy of yours. Someone who is really stuck in their head about you, really trapped in their head about you. They're thinking about you and they're not making a move. So it's almost like someone may have feelings for you, but they're not making a move. They're not doing anything. So that also can be the case with some of you. But if it's just you getting out of your head. But I can see how someone could be overly thinking about you and you're feeling their energy. You're catching it. You know exactly who I'm talking about. But someone's thinking about you a lot and you're feeling their energy, but they're not making a move. So it's like someone has a crush on you or something like that. But psychically, you picking it up. What do you got to do? Nothing. Don't do anything until they do something. All right, let's do Aries and Aries rising. Aries, you got a lot of stuff going on in your sign too. Let's see what the energy is for you this week. Aries and Aries rising. Whoop. Oh, the World card. Whoop, whoop. World card. All right. The world is in your hand, Aries. All right, so there could be, you're starting a new chapter. You are starting a new chapter. New things are happening in your life. The world is yours. This is something really big happening in your life. The Ace of Swords is reversed. So I do sense that people could be talking about you in a bad way, causing confusion. So good things are happening in your life, but I sense there's some energy of someone around you. Ace of Swords, confusion. And confusion happens when people are whispering, but not being direct. And that's because Mercury's not direct. This is also not taking leadership. So this could be many people or some type of confusion around a certain situation, secrets Ace of Swords reversed, though. I would say be the Aries that you are, and when you sense that confusion, take leadership and say, what's going on? What is all this chitter, 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 chat? What is all this? Got 2 stats in your hand. The power is yours. The power is yours. What else do I sense in this card? She's sitting between 2 rivers. And wow. I just sense a sense of royalty with this. And you have a trine. You have a trine in your you have Saturn and Neptune in your sign. Of course, there's going to be some secrets. Things that are not being told. But it's trining Leo, so I feel like you're about to really be seen right now. Okay. So that is your reading. Let's do Taurus. Taurus. Taurus and Taurus rising. Taurus and Taurus rising. I'm going to put oracle message for the collective. Taurus, the King of Cups, but it's reversed. Taurus, the energy with the King of Cups, this could be someone you know. You could be dealing with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Someone is being, either they're not expressing their emotions, they're keeping stuff from you, or they're expressing their emotions in a very negative way. You could be with someone who has these little momentary outbursts. But you have the Ten of Staffs. Ten of Staffs talks about you being very strong. It is a burden that you have to bear. Now, if this is just you, it doesn't have to be a water sign. If this is your energy, you could be just feeling emotionally just done with a certain situation, and it's causing you a lot of stress. But you've realized that this emotional turmoil that you've gone through has made you stronger. Maybe you feel like you don't have anything to give. Taurus, it will get better for you if this is your energy. Or you could be dealing with someone that you're feeling like, maybe I should call it quits with this person because they're showing me no love at all. It's going to get better. There's a healing that needs to take place with someone. It's either you or someone else that you know. There's a healing process happening with that person, and if you have the patience, you will see the results, okay? So it doesn't have to be a love interest. This could be a friend. This could be a father, somebody in your family. Okay, let's do Gemini. Gemini rising. Gemini, you got Uranus in your sign now. But unexpected things are sure to happen with you. You may be feeling very restless with Uranus in your sign. Your mind might be 100 miles a minute. That's pretty fast. Learn to slow yourself down a little bit, Gemini. And no planning trips. What did I tell you about that? All right, this card jumped out. 9 of Swords. Yeah, stressed out. 9 of Swords. Also, you could be having nightmares about things. Your burden is your mind. It's always your mind, okay? What's in your head? What's that song? What's in your head? I don't know what that song. That's a EDM song or something like that. All right, you could be stressed out about someone who's a fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini. Somebody in your life. And that is keeping you up at night. That's making you feel so defeated, you know? Like, I can't deal with all these thoughts about this person. Also, there's a message of stop stressing about stuff and do something. That's the King of Wands energy. Do it. Do something. And I'm sure I don't really need to tell you that you're gonna do stuff, whatever. You're gonna do it either way. But don't stress out so much. It's just your mind. Your mind is restless right now. So You don't have to entertain every thought, is the message that I'm hearing. All right, let's do, last but not least, the cancels and Council Rising. How was your birthday, Cancer? Put in the comments below. Did you do anything? Did you throw a party? Did you have a family get together? What did you do, Cancer? And Leos, what are y'all doing? And why haven't I got an invite yet? Just kidding. What's the difference between a Cancer party and a Leo party? Cancer's got more food. Now, Leos have good parties too. I like it. They have better drink. All right, Cancer and Cancer Rising. Cancer and Cancer Rising. Cancer. Ooh, feeling drained too. Ace of Cups reverse. Feeling a little empty. Feeling a little empty inside. You could be having a mood swing, Cancer. Ace of Cups reverse. This is feeling like I don't have anything to give anybody right now. Stop asking. Stop asking me for money. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Feeling drained. And you may feel that way. You've got two aces, both reverse. There's a new beginning happening in your life, for sure. It could be something past. You could have, at the very low end, you could have a past love come back into your life, a past opportunity regarding money. You could be very, very tired and frustrated about the people in your life that you love, and they could be really depending on you or spending your money. It could be your kids spending your money. And you're like, one more thing. I am out. I am done. If you need to, be honest with people and tell people no. No is a powerful word, you know. And if you just ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it right now. That mood will switch. Trust me, the mood will switch. And I think it's because the moon is in Cancer Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh yeah. With the moon in Cancer and you are a Cancer, I do sense a mood swing for you, Cancer. So, and for the people that know Cancers or have a Cancer in your life, just expect it. If you see them kind of not be good, give them a hug. Give them something to eat. They'll feel better. The best way you can show somebody you love is like, you look hungry here. You know, buy them a meal or something. Because yeah, they might be going through it on the beginning of the week. Why does this keep blinking? I ain't even doing anything. All right, let's put an oracle message for everybody. Oracle message for the collective. Oracle message for the collective. Whoop. The Nun. This is a very powerful time to stay prayed up. This is the Chess card. So when the Chess card shows up, this is abstaining from a lot of physical pleasure and focusing on your spiritual life. Okay? It's a new moon time. It's new moon time, so it's expected. All week long, you're going to pray for protection, okay? Put your walls around you, your spiritual walls around you, and make sure that you are keeping your mind, like ask your guardian angels to protect your energy. Ask them to protect your energy, and they will. Why is that blinking? We got two crows in here. And the messenger. You see this guy, he's sitting still. And then this bird comes to him. And this is the universe. This is the representative of the universe coming to tell you something. This is being prayed up. Protect your energy. The universe is protecting you no matter what is happening around you, or you feel like, you know, you're not being heard or you're not being listened to. The universe hears you. Every word you say, every word you speak is coming into fruition. And if you just have on Thursday, everyone really sit still and take some alone time, meditate, pray, light a candle. This is not the time to be all in the hoopla of everybody else, in everybody else's business, allowing other people to influence you, to make you upset or whatever. Stay out of that mindset. If you need to turn off the internet for a day, do it. And you're just going to sit still and you're going to allow the universe to just speak to your heart. Speak to your heart. All right, that is the messages that I've gotten for you. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And I will talk to you guys next week. And remember to make your reality happen. Because if you don't do it, then who will? I'll tell you guys later. Peace.